Right now, one of the coldest feeling things near you is lying to you about its temperature. Touch something metal, then the wood beside it. The metal feels colder. Your hand is certain of it. Your hand is wrong. Both have sat in the same room, in the same air, for hours. Point a thermometer at each, and you read the same number, 21 degrees, identical. You have felt this 1,000 times without ever questioning it. The car buckle, the kitchen tap, the cutlery drawer, all strangely cold. Yet one makes you flinch, and the other feels like almost nothing. That gap is the whole mystery. Here's the first move. Your skin cannot measure temperature. There is no tiny thermometer under your fingertip. What your nerve endings detect is heat moving, leaving your skin, and how fast it moves. Cold receptors fire harder when warmth drains away quickly. So you don't sense how cold a thing is. You sense how fast it pulls the warmth out of you. Think of it like a drain versus a sponge. Against some surfaces, heat pours away. Against others, it barely seeps. So what makes heat leave fast? The material. And metal is extraordinary at moving heat. Copper carries heat more than 2,000 times better than oak. It's why an aluminium can, a stainless tap, or a steel railing all feel bitingly cold to the touch, while a wooden spoon never does. Steel sits well below copper, but still hundreds of times faster than timber. Inside metal, a sea of free electrons ferries heat across the surface almost instantly. In wood, there are no free electrons. Heat can only stumble, atom to atom, through trapped air. One is a motorway, the other is a dirt track. Metal is the open drain, wood is the sponge.
So the very same room temperature heat drains out of you in a rush through the metal and merely trickles away slowly through the wood.
But conductivity isn't the whole answer. The property that truly decides how cold a surface feels is thermal effusivity. Effusivity measures how eagerly a surface soaks up heat in the very first instant of contact. It blends three things: how well a material conducts, how dense it is, and how much heat it can store. A dense material with plenty of storage keeps swallowing your warmth without heating up much itself, which is why it never stops feeling cold. When two surfaces touch, the contact point settles toward whichever has the higher effusivity. Metals is enormous, so the contact point is dragged almost all the way down to the metal's temperature. Woods is tiny, so the contact point barely moves off your own skin temperature. Your skin sits near 33 degrees. Touch the metal and its surface plunges to about 22. Touch the wood and your skin eases down only to about 30. Your brain only ever sees that rate of change down at the skin, and from a fast, steep, sudden drop, it confidently declares cold. Same room, same objects, but your nerves see one violent plunge and one gentle dip. Both readings are honest, only the conclusion is wrong. And it runs in reverse. In a hot sauna, the metal bolt scolds you, while the wooden bench beside it feels fine. It's the same reason a car's metal seatbelt buckle can nip at your fingers on a hot day, while the fabric seat beside it stays fine. High effusivity doesn't only steal heat quickly, it delivers it quickly too. So the metal was never colder, it was just faster. Cold, as you feel it, isn't something an object contains. It's how quickly it drains the warmth out of you. Your skin isn't a thermometer, it's a heat flow meter. It's why a tiled floor and the bath mat beside it feel like different worlds under bare feet. It's why sliding into cold cotton sheets is only a shiver, but brushing a bare metal bed frame in the dark is a genuine, startling jolt. Why a metal spoon left in the ice cream bites your lip, while the tub doesn't. And why we wrap handrails and pot handles in timber or plastic, not to warm them, but to slow the theft. Designers choose these materials on purpose. Wood, cork and plastic move heat slowly, so they feel warm and kind to the human hand. And that's the unsettling part. Your senses don't measure the world, they estimate it. Touch just got caught guessing. If a sense you trust this completely can be this wrong, what else is your brain quietly filling in? That's where we're headed next. If this clicked for you, subscribe. The next angle will find you.